Hi, everybody. This is Karen Palmer, and I am your host of Talking Animal Sense. This is going to be a show that's going to help you to really connect with your animals, the animals that are in your life, the domesticated animals that are in your life, and also the incredible wild animals that are out in our world that we can still very easily connect with. I'm a best-selling author. I have 2 amazing books that have helped thousands of people, and I feel really honored and blessed to be able to be a voice for animals. I donate proceeds to help animal rescue, and I also work with animals that have been abused. That I've been able to work with tons and tons of different animal rescue organizations to help to make the world a better place. By really learning from these animals. And so what I wanted to talk to you about in this first episode is the energy of our animals. The most important thing that I really want to get across to everybody that is listening to this is domesticated animals take on our energy. They take on whatever's going on in our household. They are extreme caregivers. And so if there's somebody who is unhealthy in the house, they will do their best to help that person. A lot of times there are issues when they feel that they have to be the boss of everything, that they get anxiety. And so what I want to teach you is how you can be a loving leader to your animals in your home. One of the things I think is really important is that you understand the chakra system in our bodies and also in our pets' bodies. So I'm going to introduce you to, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, Bruce. Come on here. Come on. Come here. I can't pick you up from there. Come here. Come on. So anyway, I'm going to introduce you to Brutus, who, so hello, Brutus. Hello there. Hello. Yes, now Brutus used to have a lot of anxiety about being around people because his owner is in her late 90s and wasn't able to take him out for walks. And so he needed somebody to come into his life that could help him because he didn't have a lot of understanding about, he thought he needed to be the boss of everything. And so we had a lot of behavior issues with barking, a lot of behavior issues with trying to jump on the furniture, trying to be the boss of everything. So what I'd like to talk to you about is little Brutus's chakra system. Okay, so we're going to talk about the first part of the top of the head is actually the crown chakra. And that's at the very top of their head. And what you want to do is you want to just really take some time when they're nervous or their energy is, if they feel like you can see that they're getting nervous, then you can just bring your hands, your magical fingers, which are magic. And you have this incredible gift inside of you. And I'm going to really teach you how to use it. So you go to that crown chakra and you just start to manipulate it naturally, to start to rotate it in a clockwise position. And in that time, you say to your beautiful little animal, I release all feelings of insecurity. And you just help them to see that energy is letting it go. It's just being released. It's just being released. And then right between their eyes here, you see right between the eyes, right there, that is called the mind's eye or the third eye. And it's one of the most relaxing places for puppies. If they're having trouble getting to sleep at night, same thing for kitties. Any domesticated animal has these chakra systems just like we do in their bodies. So you can start to really make this connection. Now the next part is the throat. Under here is the throat. See, we breathe back up there. Yes, that's a good boy. and that's the throat chakra. And again, we want to manipulate that chakra and just open up the throat, helping him to relax and see how calm he becomes. That's a good boy. And then going to the heart. Right here is the heart. And we want to just manipulate that, giving so much love, so much kindness, so much peace and joy. And you can see the calmness coming into him. And that's just really letting him, be comfortable in his own little skin and helping him to use those energy centers to create the most positive experience for you and your pet. Now, as we go down a little further, I'd like to show you right in his belly there. Yeah, right in the belly there. Well, I'm not going to keep pulling him up, but right in the belly or right on us also is that solar plexus. And the solar plexus is where all the fears and the doubts like to live in both of us. And so when you start to open up these chakras in yourself and also in your pet, you will start to notice that you are able to communicate on a deeper level. I encourage you to go through these chakras and learn the different techniques of how to open them. The last two are the sacral chakra and the root chakra. Now you can do this from the back of your pet also. So let me show you that. Okay, when you have them on your lap, let's see if I can get him, and you have him on your lap, just like this. You're going to go in the same direction here. See how his head is right here. So that would be where the crown chakra is. And then coming down would be behind here would be the third eye, and then the throat, and then the heart, and then the solar plexus, and then the sacral, and then at the root of right before their tail is the base chakra. So each of these chakras, I have a free meditation that you can go to my website. It's positivelypetsandkids.com. And there's an actual meditation that you can do with your pet that will help you to, and it actually has a diagram and so that you can see all the different things. And the most important thing that you can do with your pet, any pet that has any kind of anxiety, is help them to feel confident and to know that they're safe. This is one of the most important things. And if you see that your puppy or your cat or any animal is having any kind of behavior issues or any kind of anxiety, you need to start to open up to the idea that there is something in your home, somebody, something, or some issue that can be talked to about, so that you can start to understand that your animals are always reading your energy. So if you start to do these meditations and you start to, you can do this with a tortoise. You can do this, any domesticated animal is really, just like I said, is reading your energy, is stepping into your pack. They're pack animals. So your family is like their pack. And if there isn't somebody who's being the loving leader of that pack, then they volunteer themselves to be the leader. And then that's when you have issues that start to come up. Those issues that are coming up are because your pet doesn't understand the way that the pack and the family is working. And they feel that's why they take on so much anxiety. Now, I wanted to talk to you about how to enjoy a walk with your pet, especially your dog. Let's get back to dogs. And one of the things that I really think is so important that you need to understand is that 70% of everything that a dog does is out of their nose. So we only have about 30% chance of getting their attention. So if you start taking your dogs for walks, It's very important that you have something like a yummy treat or something that smells yummy or a sound that keeps their attention on you. Use all the different senses to create a way that you stay connected to your pet so that when any kind of distraction comes up on the walk, say another dog across the street or somebody's just walking across the street or a loud noise or a car, you need to be able to get that attention quickly and easily. And so this is why I say that you have to understand that 70% of their attention is in their nose. So that's why they're down there reading the newspaper in the grass. And that's why they're spending as much time as they can, it's like us having a glass of wine or a cocktail. They get high off of the sense of all the different scents, and they get very excited. They get this very excited energy. And so you've got 30% chance of getting their attention. And this is why it's so important that you do not let your pet run the walk. Because if you let your pet run the walk, they feel, number one, that they are the leader of the pack, and they're going to drag you around. And really, if you are following them and just letting them go wherever you think, oh, I like letting my dog, be a dog, and I like letting my dog do what he wants to do. I don't like giving them any kind of rules or it's very important that you understand if you don't give your dog a job, your dog is going to become self-employed, which means they're going to feel that they need to bark and protect you. They're going to feel that they need to, anything that's out of the ordinary is going to make them uncomfortable, and it's going to increase their anxiety. So it's so important that you understand these amazing ways that you can be that loving leader. Each day, I'm going to do this for a little while. Each day, I'm going to give you these tips and these strategies and these tools. And I want you to take the time to give this like a science experiment, giving it a try and seeing if you can see the difference in your pet. See if you can see the difference in yourself. See if you can see the difference in your family. The animals have explained to me that they have all come here for a specific reason, and they are in your home so that you can learn a specific spiritual lesson. If you pay attention to all the different animals that have been in your life at different times in your life, the message has always been the same. And what if every human got these messages and we thought, this is why I'm here? To just be unconditional, to be forgiving, to live in the moment and just spread joy. Have you ever paid attention when you saw a kitten playing, or when you see an old cat that's having a nap or having a stretch, or even a dog that is in its beautiful, beautiful joy when they're running around and playing? They're pure love, and they're here to remind us that we're pure love too. That's why they're in our lives. They want us to be joyful and live in the moment and spread that joy and be present with each other, and realize that when you do take your dog for a walk, make it a mindful experience. Make it something that you treasure. Don't just try to rush through it because they're reading your energy. This is what is so important. So the message for today is pay attention to your energy and notice how your animal is reacting to you. Another amazing thing that you can do that I love to do is if you see birds or you see wild animals, or if you're at the beach and you even see dolphins jumping through the water, all of these animals are telepathic and they can connect with your thoughts. You are telepathic. You have the gift to connect with your pets. You have everything that you need. It's all inside of you. And what I'm excited about is to be able to help you to see that. So start learning about your own chakras. Go over to Positively Pets and Kids and get that free diagram and have yourself a meditation with your pet. Enjoy the beautiful moments and know that every moment is precious. Know that that animal that's in your life is here to teach you to be unconditional, to be forgiving, to spread joy, to live in the moment. So think about, how can I do that today? And when you do connect with your pet, and you do feel that you really want to connect with your pet, just bring your hand to your heart. Let your hand float on your heart chakra and bring your hand to your pet and know that your energy is connected. When you bring this energy, your calm, loving, peaceful energy, it will bring your dog or cat or turtle or bunny or gerbil an energy that is going to help them to remember that they're pure love. And if we're all stressed out and we're all trying to hurry up through our day, your pet is going to mirror that to you. So pay attention. If you do have a dog or a cat or somebody, an animal or a child that's in your life that is having some behavior issues, just realize there's a mirror being shown. There's something more for you to learn. Some patience, some kindness, ways that you can be a better person. That's why our pets are in our life. I'm so excited that you're joining me. I'm so happy. I'm going to try and do a weekly where I do live so people can ask me questions and share anything that they want to share. Now, I want you to also think about, even if your pet isn't physically here any longer, even if you've lost an animal that you feel is just devastating to you, I understand. I totally know what you're talking about. But I want you to understand that these techniques can happen with animals that have been on the other side also. You see, once we connect on a deep spiritual level, that love is forever. There's nothing that can break it. It can't be extinguished. And the only thing that changes is our energy. And if we're in a deep, deep sense of sadness and grief and resentment and guilt, our spirit is not able, it's not vibrationally aligned with the energy of the animals that are on the other side. So we need to understand that raising our vibration and healing our pain, healing our suffering, will help us to know that love is forever. I love helping people to connect with their pets on the other side. It means so much to me that I have these spiritual gifts. I connect with people and pets that are on the other side. I share their messages. And I help other people to learn how to get their own messages. I'm also an angel communicator, and I connect with the angels, archangels, the ascended masters, our teachers. I'm here to make this world a better place. And so are you. You wouldn't have signed up for this if this wasn't being called to you. You attracted this experience. You set your desire, you set your intention, and here I am. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. And if you have any questions or you want to connect with me, you can go to my Facebook page, which is Global Kindness Mom. So you can look me up on Facebook. I'm a Global Kindness Mom. And I'm a mom to a beautiful 19-year-old daughter and a beautiful almost 8-year-old dogter. I call her my dogter. And I have an almost 8-year-old kindness kitten who's Fergie. And I really do believe that our energies, our love, and the feelings that we have for our pets can spill over into all of our relationships. I wish you so much joy. I hope that you can be present with your pet. Thank you.